And if they had a kick straight, and that's right, but just their profile is declining a little bit. It's still elite, and there are some other figures of teams there.
By those numbers, Fremantle can win the flag.
Yep, they can play in a prelim for sure. Yeah.
Kingy?
Win the flag?
Or win the flag, yeah. Yep.
Kingy, rather teasingly, you've gone with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, well,
Do tell.
the forward half, the forward 50 for Port Adelaide is the concern for me. And they've got an answer, but they've got to exercise the option. And I think when you look at the package that is the Port Adelaide forward half, they're pretty much, since the last 6 weeks of football, 18th in the key areas that really matter. Your ability to put on pressure and then to force intercepts, 14th and 18th. So you get no reward from that. 18th in the competition. And then when you lock it in, you get the ability to score from clearance, 18th in the competition. They don't win contests in the forward half. They don't win the ball. They look beautiful, some of their players, but they don't have the ability to grab the game when it comes inside 50. And I get frustrated when I see their collective midfield have Rosie, Butters and Horne-Francis in there when they're probably their better ball winners. So have a look at the guys that have won contests in the forward 50 for them. And there's the list there across the course of the season. Now, Charlie's been out. He's only played the 10 games. He's won 38 contests in the forward 50. But look at the rest of them that have played 100%. Rioli, Burn-Jones, Georgiades, Marshall. They're not contributing. They don't win contests. So if you're going to play lock in the ball in the forward half and drive it back in, it's going to be against density. The only one that jumps off the page has been their 30% of game time. So Horne-Francis is the answer. And what he does in the forward half is so good and so gifted. He understands forward spacing because he's done this right throughout his junior days. Little points here, little subtleties, still rolls forward, knowing that he's opening up space in behind. The good players do that. They know exactly why they're teasing to a spot. Your ability to win contests, win crumb, know where the ball's going, cold beat a man is this. And the freak players only give you this. So this correction is right in front of them. It's sitting here. The danger at forward 50 stoppage, we showed this last Sunday night. You grab him because you know he's going to get it. This is what you need to have. You need to have the threat. And he's cool in a crisis. This is him rolling up as a half forward. And you want to sit off him because that's what your structure says. You give him the footy and you bleed. He'll charge forward and he'll finish. So my argument is, I don't think Port Adelaide can defend their way to a title. I don't think they can defend themselves to a preliminary final. And to me, that's what Ken has to do to save his job. It's not win one final. It's not make the 8. You're stacked for talent. This is your list. Get serious exploring this bloke because you can attack yourself to a prelim. But he needs to be a major part of kicking 3 or 4 in a final to get it done. I want to see him play forward more because the rest don't cut it.
All right. We'll look forward to tomorrow night.
Exciting campaign.
All right, Lee Montagna and David King with the watch list. Inside this round is one of the great milestones. Paddy Cripps reaches 200 games.
Patrick Cripps, the Carlton skipper.
I think his leadership's been outstanding this year.
He is the best captain in the game.
A towering presence that's helped shift the mould of midfielders in the modern game.
15, 20 years ago, he would have been a key forward.
A 195-centimetre apex predator.
When the game's on the line, you turn to your superstar and he delivered.
In the middle of the ground.
The problem that he poses are hard to stop.
Footy, his prey.
He's just the star.
Already with a Brownlow in his back pocket.
P. Cripps. 3 votes.
And continuing to raise the bar.
He's playing as good a footy as he ever has.
But the individual awards don't fuel him.
That feeling of holding the cup up is what we all dream of.
They never have.
He is fuelled by the experience of September. He's infused by the idea of getting back there.
The embodiment of where Carlton have been and where they're going. So many coaches.
Well, this is a mess of the highest order.
So much turmoil. He's lived it all and performed in the face of it. Now Patrick Cripps and his Blues have left Carlton's decade of pain in the rearview mirror.
It's absolutely marvellous if you're a Carlton fan.
Inspired by the echoes of last September.
The Blues are through to a prelim final. Can you believe it?
And they want more.
That's what you play footy for.
Next up for this inspirational leader.
Cripps, this is a big moment.
Game 200.
It's times like this you need your captain. You need Patrick Cripps.
Another step closer to the month.
He mesmerised them.
The stage where he's desperate to return.
Every day and every night. Hear this platinum thing right here?